Namiss nyo ba ako? Dahil namiss ko kayo! Anyway, I am here at Eastwood City Libis for our motor weekend. At makikita nyo naman, napakaraming cars dito. Of course, the modified cars, the classic cars. But I'm not sure masyado kung mayroong classic cars ngayon kasi hindi pa ako masyado nakakapag-ikot. Anyway, mamaya mag-ikot ako. Samahan nyo ako ha. What do we have in store for you guys? Hindi naman ako masyadong hyper, no? Nako, marami kaming surprises for you guys out there. We have the 20th Honda One Make Race sa the 4th. And of course, we have highlights from the classic car race sa Batangas Racing Circuit lang yan. And huwag natin kakalimutan ng Ironman Bike Endurance. Nako guys, ano ba iniintay nyo? Bilis-bilisan nyo! Start your engine side. Ito na ang Stoplight TV.
And here's the latest local motoring news. A new fuel economy record was recently set as the Petron Xtra Mile Challenge Champions Edition was executed, with the winning car logging in a total distance of 1,402.4 kilometers on one full tank of Petron Xtra Unleaded. Brothers Emilio and Emmanuel Zyko broke their own prior record by optimizing the superior fuel economy formulation of Petron Xtra Unleaded and the CVT technology of the Honda Jazz. Team Zyko Hermanos was able to reaffirm its dominance in Petron's iconic fuel economy marathon run.
We are embarking on the Champions Edition of the Xtra Mile Challenge. This time around, 8 teams will be competing from among themselves. This would be comprised of the winners of the first 3 challenges that were done in 2005, 2006, and last year, respectively. So I'm pretty confident that a new record will be set, and in the end, with this demonstration of good road discipline and safety, that everyone, you and I, can go the extra mile.
Alamin ang pinakalalito sa local motoring industry, dito lang sa Stoplight TV.
Nandito ako ngayon sa El Pirata Restaurant. Dito lang yan sa Eastwood City in Libis, of course. At ito na ang highlights ng Ironman Bike Endurance. Kaya, abangan nyo. At kakausapin ko lang tong ano na to. Tanong natin ang pangalan niya. Ano pangalan mo?
Jack.
Jack, short for Jacqueline. Jackie, why not? Ay, crush kayo si ano Captain Jack Sparrow Kahit na medyo luma na ang kanyang film, okay lang. Pwede na pagtsagaan. Kailangan ng paliguan. Pero, carry na. Wala naman pirate na malinis Come to think of it, wala. Chika lang yun. Hindi naman maamoy sa TV. Kita naman siya, okay na yun. Pwede na kaya. Pwede na. I think so, pwede na.
Now in its 3rd running, 2008 Ironman Challenge is the biggest nationwide motorcycle endurance race, attracting 107 of the country's most avid and skilled motorcyclists who rode through a 1,200-kilometer loop of northern Luzon in 24 hours or less.
So, Hiel, are you also participating in this 1,200 kilometers for 24 hours challenge?
We are participating as BMW Philippines supporting this Ironman challenge, and we'll be there at the welcome committee in Clark Hostel.
Naman, and yung free breakfast, no?
Yes, that's right.
So, Hiel, so why on earth did BM come up with this Ironman challenge? What's the purpose?
The purpose of the Ironman challenge, it was conceptualized by BOSS, or BMW Owner Society of Safe Riders, basically to show the endurance of their bikes. And it started 3 years ago, and with the first run it was all BMW bikes. And then later on, a lot of different bikers or riders were invited to join. And now you see, I think there are more than 100 riders today.
Kicking off on a Saturday morning at 4 a.m. at Balintawa, then crossing the provinces of Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Nueva Vizcaya, Isabela, Cagayan, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, Benguet, Pangasinan, Tarlac, and Pampanga, and eventually ending in Clarkfield early Sunday morning. The Ironman Challenge is not a road race but an endurance run, which was started by Francis Rivera of the BMW Owner Society of Safe Riders. This year's challenge was participated in by both individual bikers and other motorcycle clubs, including the All-the-Time Anytime Bike Club, the Batangas Tire Burners, the Bicol Steel Horses Bike Club, Bravo Brothers, Club 200, Lawin Motorcycle Club, the Law Enforcement Riders Association of the Philippines, MSC Cycle Club, and the ADMG Bike Club. Topping the list of finishers is veteran rider Joey Almeida, who logged a record time of 12 hours and 3 minutes. This is the third time Almeida finished first.
So, actually, first time ko lang sumali dito sa Ironman. So, excited kami yung buong grupo namin na sumali for 1,200 kilometers in one day. So, na may iikot mo na yung buong Luzon. Hindi ito, Ironman, hindi ito sinasabi nila it's a race. Pero actually, ang rito yung mabit mo lang yung record mo, yung sarili mo, tsaka yung matest mo yung skill mo in riding motorcycle.
Okay, I'm Joey Almeida. Luckily, I finished ahead of everybody this year. It was an endurance race called Ironman. My time was 12 hours and 2 minutes. The whole experience was nice. The weather was good. Cooperated. I started something like on the 3rd position. This year was very tough. It was participated by over 100 riders from all over the country. So we had lots of fun and no major accidents. So everything turned out to be good.
Walang humpay sa pagpapakita ng galing ang mga Filipino riders natin. Kaya siguraduhin lagi kang protected by always wearing your helmet and other protective riding gear. Isang paalala mula sa amin dito sa Stoplight TV. Get lucky with Honda's 4T promo. Just purchase any Honda motorcycle oil at your favorite Honda dealer and get a chance to win instant prizes, a trip to Boracay or a trip to Hong Kong in the grand draw. Hurry! Deadline of entries is on March 31, 2008. For more details, visit your favorite Honda dealer today.
You are watching the Global Motoring News Network, exclusively show here in the Philippines on Stoplight TV.
Hello and welcome to MCN Daily, your quick video guide to the latest news, sport and tests in the biking world. Breaking news today is the unveiling for the 2008 Suzuki GSVR in the full Rizla Suzuki MotoGP livery. You can now see the bikes that Chris Vermeulen and Loris Capirossi will be using at the first race of the season in Qatar, which takes place in less than a month. And under the new paint is a major overhaul to improve the acceleration, aerodynamics and electronics on the bikes, including a new Mitsubishi engine management system. Sticking with sport, World Supersport newcomer Johnny Ray has been telling us how he's caught the travelling bug. After making the switch from the British Superbike series, you'd think the hands-free Tenkate Honda rider would be glad of a chance to chill out at home. When he finally got a break from testing, he decided to fly off to Spain with fellow Irishman Eugene Laverty for some additional pre-season training, admittedly in some warmer weather than you get on the Emerald Isle. Meanwhile, back in the UK, KTM has launched the 2008 Super Duke R Battle, which will be a regular feature at British Superbike rounds. KTM boss Sean Sisterton talked to us at the MCN London Motorcycle Show where the awesome race prep Super Duke R was on display. Watch our video to get the lowdown on the 2008 series, the full spec of the race bikes, the generous prize fund and how you could even be racing one at selected BSB rounds for just $8,500. And it could even lead to a full-time ride in the 2009 Superstock Championship on a KTM RCA. Meanwhile, in news today, sales of new motorcycles have dropped by 5.2% in January compared to the same month last year. A total of 6,594 bikes were sold in Britain during the month, compared to 6,955 in January 2007. Honda were the biggest winners from this as they managed to sell 920 bikes, while the BMW R1200 GS was the biggest selling model. And finally for today, if you're considering your holiday plans for this year, we might have just the reason to go and visit the US. Bike rental firm We Rent Motorcycles is now offering a Ducati Desmo Stedici for $600 a day, or $3,800 a week. There are some conditions to hiring this racer for a road though, which include on-road miles only, not weighing more than 250 pounds, and proving your running skills on a Kawasaki's X10R before being allowed out on the Desmo. We'll be back tomorrow with all the latest motorcycling headlines and highlights.
You are watching the Global Motoring News Network exclusively show here in the Philippines on Stoplight TV.
The first Philippine International Motorcycle Exhibit and Convention is happening on March 28 to 30 at the Global City Grounds, Fort Bonifacio, Taguig City, and is powered by the Luzon Motorcyclist Federation and Stoplight TV.
A 9-year-old Metro girl has a new lease on life thanks to surgery.
75% of motorcycle accidents are caused by motorist failure to look and yield the right of way. Looking twice saves lives. Safe drivers look for riders.
Igalang ang kapwa motorista, isang paalala mula sa Stoplight TV.
And here's the latest international motorsports news. Panasonic Toyota Racing recently unveiled the TF108 race car at the team's technical center in Cologne, Germany. The new Formula One car is quite different from last year's F1 race car, both on the inside and outside. This is a result of the team's search for improvement as well as regulation changes. With an increased wheelbase, the team aims to achieve more stability and greater aerodynamic development potential. The TF108 also features a new gearbox and a new ECU for the RBX08 engine. Further development will continue up to and beyond the first race of the season in Australia on March 16. Drivers Jarno Trulli, Timo Glock, and Kamui Kobayashi were also presented together at the event as Panasonic Toyota Racing's 2008 F1 drivers.
Well, we all expect a better car than last year. People have been working really hard over the winter, so we all are confident that we can improve a lot our results. So let's wait and see. As explained by the technical director of the car, has changed the concept, and as you can see also the look is very different from the previous car, so we just hope we got on the right direction.
If you compare the aerodynamic package of this car compared to the 107, you have a lot of differences. In fact, the key cascade of components which drive in fact the character of the car starts at the front wing, then it goes to the wishbones. If you look at our wishbones, they are quite elaborated. The suspension turning vanes, the barge board, and then the side pods and the wing on the side pod. This combination really gives the character of the car, and on this car it's very different compared to the 107.
Well, I think the main difference is we try to understand, I think, how the aerodynamic of the car works, because that's now the principal performance factor, and what influences, if you like, those key performance factors. And the strategy for developing this car, I think, has been different from any other that we've used. So it's principally aerodynamic, but many other factors influence it. So cooling, as an example, from the engine can affect it. So it is a completely revised package and concept of development.
Being informed of the latest from the world of Formula One racing, exclusively here on Stoplight TV.
Stoplight TV is powered by Auto Transporter, your race and show car carrier.
And here's your club motoring news. The Luzon Motorcyclist Federation is ready and prepared to host the first Philippine International Motorcycle Exhibit and Convention at the Global City Grounds of the Fort Bonifacio in Taguig City. All motorcycle riders and enthusiasts are invited to join this momentous event.
Advocates po tayo ng riding safety, road courtesy. Alam po nyo, ito yung kauna-unahan na international motorcycle exhibit and convention, no? So, sana suportahan ng lahat. Ipakita natin sa buong mundo na ang Pilipino ay nagkakaisa. Lalong-lalo na yung mga riders.
Know the latest from your local motoring clubs. Dito lang sa Stoplight TV.
At kung napapansin nyo, classic ang aking look dahil ito na ang highlights ng classic car race sa Batangas Racing Circuit. Nako, huwag na imimiss yan.
During the recently concluded Philippine Asian Formula 3 Grand Prix, a different kind of race was set by various cars. Despite the weather the day before, several vintage and classic cars were set on heating up the racetrack at the recently concluded 2008 Classic Car Tune-Up Race at the Batangas Racing Circuit. Veteran racer Bobby Camus led the cast of these classic and vintage racers aboard his 1971 Opel GT. Joining him are Daniel Calpeng on his 1978 Ford Escort, Romy Mercado on his 1970 Mini Cooper, Willie Ortiz on his 1965 Alfa Romeo, George Delondo on his Mercedes-Benz, Rene Nunez and Romy Yao on their 1965 Porsche 911, Maxi and Joey Siapatco on their 1970 Mini Cooper. And representing Team 77 Racing is our very own DJ Matt Montoya aboard his 1955 Porsche 550 Spider. A day of fun and excitement truly unfolded as seeing these classic and vintage cars battling each other out on the racetrack. Indeed, it was a sight to behold as seeing these blasts from the past performing and racing well at the Batangas Racing Circuit. The race doesn't stop there. Catch more exciting classic races as the 2008 Classic Race Series continues. Exclusively here on the #1 world-class motoring and motorsports program in the Philippines. You're watching the award-winning Stoplight TV. Stoplight TV is powered by Auto Transporter, your race and show car carrier.
I'm Graham Rahal, a race car driver in the Champ Car World Series. Whether I'm reaching speeds of nearly 200 miles per hour on the racetrack or driving at home on the street, I always keep my hands on the wheel. Recent studies show that most crashes and near crashes involve some form of driver distraction. Please don't text while driving. The consequences can be very serious. Keep your hands on the wheel. Join me and my fellow drivers in the Champ Car World Series by taking the pledge at handsonthewheel.org.
Don't use your cell phone while on the road. A safety reminder from Stoplight TV.
You are watching the Global Motoring News Network, exclusively shown in the Philippines on Stoplight TV.
BMW goes racing again. Acura reveals its latest RL, the Yes Roadster is unveiled, and Ferrari opens a bakery. I'm Matt Farah from the New York Motor Club, host of Garage 419. You're watching Fastlane Daily. BMW racing fans just got an early President's Day gift from the team of Rahal Letterman. BMW Motorsport announced yesterday it would return to the American Le Mans Series. The Bimmer in question will be a new race-modified M3 Coupe that will run in the ALMS GT2 class by 2009. Rahal Letterman says it'll field two of the cars, likely replacing the Porsche 911 GT3 RSR it last ran in 2007. For BMW, the announcement marks a return to the series after withdrawing from ALMS at the end of 2006. No word yet on the car's performance specs, but that giant front splitter may get a seal of approval from the Association of Department Store Santa Clauses. This week at the Chicago Auto Show, Acura rolled out its latest RL sedan for 2009. Not a whole lot different from the previous model, the RL does get a new face and a more powerful engine. That is a new 3.7-liter VTEC V6, producing 300 horsepower and 271 foot-pounds of torque. It also comes with new F1-style shift paddles to direct the 5-speed sequential Sport Shift automatic. Expect to roll out to dealerships later this year. Also in Chicago, alongside the Deep Dish Pizza, St. Valentine's Day Massacre Memorial, and roving gangs of Dennis Franz impersonators, the Yes Roadster made its long-awaited debut. The Audi-powered Yes will arrive in the U.S. this June to compete head-to-head with the Lotus Elise. German specialty car builder Funk & Will says they'll start shipping the first of 50 Yes models each year to the States. Expect a 255 horsepower base model to sticker for around 78 grand, and a 446 horsepower model to sell for nearly 100 grand. Next up, is Ferrari working on a bread van? That's in the internet rumor mill after this. Do you love Fastlane Daily? Do you love your TV? Well, now you can TiVo your FLD fix so it can be fast and fresh whenever you want it. Too much of a computer nerd to use a TV? No problem. We're on YouTube and VO2. Go check it out now. Ferrari watchers have been stalking out the company's Fiorano test track trying to get a glimpse of a rumored new 2+2 car. This week, spies may have gotten their wish. Of course, what they caught looks less like a GT than a delivery van. Ferrari fans may even say it looks like the famous Ferrari bread van Berlinetta of 1961. Of course, it's just a test car disguised to keep the nosy photogs at bay. Word is, the new car is 20 inches shorter than a 612 Scaglietti and powered by a 450 horsepower direct injection V8. Insiders say we'll see the new prancing horse at the Paris Auto Show this September. And that wraps up Fastlane Daily for today. Tune in tomorrow when the ghost of Al Capone takes on Mike Ditka in a cage match for Deep Dish Pizza King in Chicago. I'm out.
You have just seen the latest on Fastlane Daily. Watch again next week for the latest on international motoring on the Global Motoring News Network, exclusively here on Stoplight TV.
And here's this week's Stoplight TV motoring calendar. If you have motoring activities like races, car, or bike shows, let us know by sending us a private message through text. On your cell phones, type PM space Stoplight space your name, contact number, and message. Send to 2948 for all networks.
Napaka-exciting nito! Check this out! It's the 20th Honda One Make Race at the Park!
Get lucky with Honda's 4T promo. Just purchase any Honda motorcycle oil at your favorite Honda dealer and get a chance to win instant prizes, a trip to Boracay or a trip to Hong Kong in the grand draw. Hurry! Deadline of entries is on March 31, 2008. For more details, visit your favorite Honda dealer today. Honda Philippines Incorporated successfully held the 20th leg of the Honda one-week race at the 4th Global City in Taguig. It is one of the best off-road racing venues because of its convenience to riders from Southern Luzon, Metro Manila, and Northern Luzon. Over 145 race participants and expert motocross riders joined the event, while champion rider Joby Saulog conducted a race clinic to orient the riders, most especially the beginners, on the proper riding posture, attitude, and riding technique. Superior rider Jerry Beach struck again, capturing the first prize in the expert modified category, proving that he can face the challenge of veteran riders Jolet Howe and Joby Saulog on the road. The race blood of the Saulog continues, as his 16-year-old daughter, Janelle Saulog, won the first place in the ladies' race.
Okay, nandito po tayo with Philippine racing legend, both on and off-road. Mr. Jolet Howe is his first race of the year, no? Ngayon, nasa off-road naman siya dito sa Honda One Make Race. Kanina po katatapos na yung karera niya, pero medyo may kwento tayo kanina. Sir, ano ba nangyari kanina?
Bali, open class kasi to eh. Tapos pinahiram ako ni Joel Tolawin ng bike kasi medyo malakas yung bike niya. Tapos after a few laps, nauuna na kami. Hindi ko pa makabisado yung bike kasi hindi ko na practice. Medyo malakas din ng konti pagka nagagas kami. Tsaka medyo yung tire namin kalbo na. Kaya tinry ko maka-ahead. No? Nakalayo na kami, kaya lang fortunately medyo after 4 laps naplatan kami.
So kahit flat tire, no, being the great rider Jolet is, nakatuloy pa rin siya, no? Pero the beginners, pag na-flat one tire nyo, yung tumabi na kayo. Hindi, dahil si Jolet magaling mag-drive, kaya napatapos pa niya yung motor. No? Sir, first congratulations for season 3 of today's event, which is the Honda One Make Race.
Thank you very much. I'm today very exciting that we could provide 20 Honda One Make Race already since the year 2005. This is very memorable event today. Thank you very much for participation.
Maybe you'd also like to invite, we heard that Honda is going to be the first manufacturer in 10 years to organize an international underbone race here in the Philippines. Would you like to tell us more about it?
Yes, it is very historical event. We will provide sponsor ASEAN Cup here in Philippines. It's coming March 1st and 2nd in Batangas Racing Circuit. I'm very proud to have this opportunity here in Philippines.
So, sir, maybe aside from the riders, maybe you'd like to invite all the race fans, whether they are racers or not, to come and watch our international race.
Yes, everyone can join this event and please enjoy first event ASEAN Cup international race in Philippines. Please enjoy. Join us.
All right. So, thank you very much, sir, and congratulations.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay. Bye-bye.
Abangan ang mga mas matitinding karera sa darating na Honda One Make Race Series Exclusivo dito lang sa nangungunang motoring and motorsports program na naghahatid sa inyo ng lahat ng klase ng motorsports. Always remember to ride safe. Isang paalala mula sa mga kabak riders mo dito sa Stoplight TV. Stoplight TV is powered by the new Honda Bravo, the People's Bike, a product of Filipino ingenuity. Mag-bravo ka na!
Guys, ayan na, tapos na naman ng isang Stoplight TV episode. Sana nag-enjoy kayo dahil ako, na-miss ko kayong lahat, and I promise I will try to come back as often as I can. Alam niyo naman ang lola nyo, medyo hectic-hectican ang schedule. Anyway, para sa mga gustong mag-text sa amin, all you gotta do is text on space Stoplight and send it to 2948 for all networks. Para naman sa gustong mag-emails for your comments and suggestions, and of course, yung mga information nyo about your mga car races, mga exhibits, mga car shows, or what have yous, all you gotta do is email us at info@stoplight.tv. And para sa mga friendsters namin dyan, and yung para sa mga gustong sumali, all you have to do is add us at Stoplight_TV3 123@yahoo.com. Thank you nga pala sa mga friends ko na nanonood, na nagtsatsagang manood sa akin. Maraming salamat po. Of course, yung mga fans ng Stoplight, thank you so much, guys. Always have us on your sets Sundays, 1:30 p.m. on Studio 23, of course. And guys, see you at the next Stoplight. Bye-bye.
Nakakabaliw, nakakaloko. Hanep kang gumalaw. Galing-galing mo talagang sumaya.